In this quiet moment, as the noise of the world begins to fade into the background, let your heart slow down and your thoughts settle like dust in a still room. Breathe gently and allow yourself to come fully into this present moment, because right now, in this exact second, you are safe, you are seen, and you are not alone. Close your eyes if you wish, and open the inner space where your spirit can speak honestly. Life can feel heavy, confusing, or uncertain, but there's a place within you where peace still lives, waiting to be awakened. And it is from this place that we begin this prayer. Dear Lord, I come before you with a humble heart, carrying the weight of everything that has been too much for me to hold on my own. You know my struggles even before I speak them. You know the battles I fight in silence, the fears I hesitate to admit, the dreams that feel too fragile to voice, and the wounds that still ache inside me. Today I ask you to enter the space of my life with your gentle strength. Touch the areas that feel broken, confused, or lost. Bring clarity where there has been fog, direction where there has been wandering, and comfort where there has been pain. If this person reading is struggling financially, Lord, open new doors and provide opportunities that align with their purpose. Lift the burdens that make them feel trapped or overwhelmed. Let unexpected provision flow into their life. Not just money, but ideas, wisdom, discipline, and the courage to make decisions that lead to stability and growth. Remind them that even in the toughest season, you never abandon them. And the path ahead is not a dead end, but a place for transformation. If they're facing emotional pain, whether from heartbreak, loneliness, betrayal, or the silent exhaustion of carrying too many responsibilities, I ask that you wrap their heart in your healing presence. Replace anxiety with calm, fear with courage, and heaviness with lightness. Let them feel, even for a moment, the deep truth that their emotions do not define their worth. You see beyond every tear and every worry. You see the strength they forget they have. You see the future they cannot imagine yet. Let your peace settle over them like warm sunlight breaking through a cold morning. And if this person is battling self-doubt or insecurity, remind them of who they truly are, not the version shaped by criticism, comparison, or past mistakes, but the version shaped by your design, valuable, capable, resilient, and full of potential. Whisper into their spirit that they're allowed to grow, allowed to rise, allowed to begin again. Every step is progress, even the small ones. Every effort matters, even when the world does not acknowledge it. Let them know that you are guiding their steps, strengthening their mind, and renewing their confidence day by day. Lord, enter the hidden spaces that this person never talks about, the thoughts they don't know how to express, the disappointments they pretend didn't hurt, the dreams they set aside out of fear. Shine your light there. Bring hope back to the places that feel empty. Bring motivation to the places that feel numb. Bring love to the places that feel forgotten. Remind them that nothing is too broken for you to restore, and no part of their life is too small for you to care about. As they go through their journey, surround them with protection, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Keep harmful influences away. Guide their decisions, and align them with people who uplift rather than drain. Strengthen their intuition so they can recognize what is for them and what is not. Help them release the things that no longer serve their growth, even when letting go is hard. And above all, fill them with a quiet but unshakable confidence that better days are not only possible, but already forming ahead of them. Teach them to trust the timing of their life. Teach them to trust their own process. Teach them to trust that even now, they're stepping into a new chapter, one shaped by growth, peace, and purpose. Let your presence follow them in every thought, every choice, and every challenge they face, so they never forget that you walk with them, strengthen them, and guide them. Lord, as this person continues to read this prayer, let your presence settle even more deeply into their heart, like a gentle assurance that wraps around their thoughts and reminds them that they're supported even when life feels uncertain. Sometimes the world moves so fast that they forget to breathe, forget to feel, forget to pause long enough to notice that you are still speaking, still guiding, still opening paths that once seemed impossible. So in this moment, slow down their inner world. Let every word reach the places that feel tired or overwhelmed, not as pressure but as comfort, as a reminder that they're allowed to rest inside your peace. If they're facing challenges in their relationships, family, friendships, or love, I ask that you bring healing, understanding, and clarity. Where there has been distance, build bridges. Where there has been conflict, bring compassion. Where there has been silence, open communication. Teach them to love without losing themselves, to forgive without carrying unnecessary weight, to walk away from what harms them without guilt, and to stay close to what strengthens their soul. Let them feel worthy of healthy connections, of respect, and of emotional safety. Some relationships may need restoration, while others may need release, and I ask that you guide them gracefully through both. If the struggle is within their mind, if they have been battling thoughts that make them feel small or unworthy, calm the storm inside them. Replace the harsh inner voice with one that is gentle, patient, and grounded in truth. Teach them to see themselves not through the lens of past failures or outside opinions, but through the lens of growth and potential. Let them understand that healing isn't linear and confidence isn't constant, but both are possible with time and intention. Remind them that every sunrise brings a new beginning, and they are allowed to start again as many times as needed. Lord, if they are feeling lost in their purpose, unsure where they belong or what direction to take, bring clarity to their path. Light up the next step, even if it's small. Inspire ideas they haven't considered before. Give them the courage to take risks, to try new things, to trust that they can build a life that reflects who they truly are. Let them feel excitement again, not the kind that fades quickly, but the quiet confidence that comes from realizing they have something meaningful to offer. Guide their talents, sharpen their instincts, and align them with opportunities that bring out the best in them. If they're struggling in their spiritual walk, feeling distant or disconnected from you, gently draw them back. Show them that faith isn't measured by perfection, but by effort, honesty, and the desire to grow closer. Surround them with signs of your presence, peace in unexpected moments, comfort in difficult situations, a feeling of warmth when they need it most. Remind them that even when they feel far away, you never stop walking beside them. Healing, restoration, and connection are always possible. For the days ahead, Lord, strengthen their resilience. Life brings moments of uncertainty, but it also brings new beginnings, and I ask that you prepare their heart for both. Give them the wisdom to know what deserves their energy and what is not. Give them the discipline to stay focused on what matters, and the calmness to let go of what they cannot control. Let their mind become a place of clarity instead of chaos, their heart a place of courage instead of fear, and their spirit a place of hope instead of doubt. And as they move through this journey, bless every area of their life. Bless their work, their relationships, their health, their rest, and their dreams. Let everything they touch be guided by your light. Let every door that is not meant for them close gently, and every door that leads to growth open naturally. Surround them with protection from negativity, envy, or harm. Lift them into a higher version of themselves, more patient, more confident, more grounded, more connected to their purpose. Let this prayer become a seed planted deep within them, one that grows into peace, strength, and clarity over time. As they continue reading, let them feel their spirit becoming lighter, their mind becoming clearer, and their heart becoming more open to the possibilities ahead. They are not forgotten. They are not behind. They are not failing. They are in a process, and you are guiding that process with patience and love. Lord, as this person reaches the final part of this prayer, let every word settle deeply into their spirit, like roots finding nourishment in the soil. Let this moment be more than a reading. Let it be an encounter, a quiet but powerful shift inside them. Let them feel a sense of renewal rising slowly within, the kind that doesn't rush but grows with steady strength, reminding them that even after long seasons of struggle, restoration is still possible, healing is still possible, and growth is still unfolding within them. I pray that you shine your light into the future ahead of them, bright enough for them to walk with confidence, even if they cannot yet see the full path. Let them know that they do not have to figure out everything at once, and they do not need to carry all the weight they've been holding. Teach them to take life one step at a time, trusting that you guide their journey with wisdom far greater than their fears. Help them release the pressure to be perfect or to have all the answers. Remind them that the process of becoming is just as sacred as the destination itself. If they have dreams that feel too big, too distant, or too fragile, breathe life back into them. Encourage them to try again, to hope again, to take small steps even when the finish line seems far away. Place the right opportunities on their path, ones that match their gifts, values, and purpose. Give them clarity to recognize when a door is truly theirs to walk through. Strengthen their courage to take action even when uncertainty whispers. Remind them that progress is not about speed, but about direction, intention, and faith. If they have battled with discouragement, feeling like life has been unfair or goals have taken too long, bring comfort to the wounds they rarely speak about. Lift the invisible weight of disappointment from their heart. Help them see that the delays were not denials, that some chapters needed time to develop, and that certain blessings required preparation. Let them feel that every experience, good or painful, has shaped them for what is coming next. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was pointless. Every moment contributed to their becoming. Lord, as they continue forward, surround them with your protection. Guard their mind from negative thoughts that try to pull them back into old patterns. Guard their heart from people who cannot see their value. Guard their spirit from hopelessness. Replace fear with courage, confusion with clarity, anxiety with peace, and insecurity with a quiet, steady confidence. Let your presence be a shield around them, not just today, but every day. Heal their body, Lord, wherever there is pain, tension, or exhaustion. Restore their energy and renew their strength. Let their physical health align with the peace you are placing inside them. Heal their emotions, the wounds they hide beneath a brave face. Heal their memories, especially the ones that replay in their mind during difficult nights. Heal their identity, reminding them that they are not defined by what hurt them, but by the resilience they built through every challenge. Bless their home with peace. Let their environment become a place where they can rest, breathe, and recharge. Remove any heaviness or negativity lingering in their space. Let their home feel like comfort, warmth, and safety. Bless their relationships, old and new. Bring harmony where there's been tension, honesty where there's been misunderstanding, and support where there's been loneliness. Surround them with people who celebrate their growth and encourage their healing. Lord, guide their heart gently away from anything that drains their spirit. Teach them to recognize what deserves to stay and what must be released. Protect them from returning to things that hurt them, even when the past feels familiar. Give them wisdom to choose themselves, to choose peace, healing, and growth, even when those choices are difficult. As this prayer comes to an end, let the effects of it continue. Let these words echo inside them in moments of doubt, reminding them that they are never alone. Let them feel your presence in quiet mornings, in uncertain afternoons, and in long nights. Let them walk forward with a sense of hope that does not fade easily. Help them carry the understanding that they are guided, supported, and loved far beyond anything they can imagine. And finally, Lord, bless this person deeply. Bless their steps, their thoughts, their dreams, their relationships, their opportunities, their healing, and their entire journey. Let this prayer become a source of strength they can return to whenever life feels heavy. Let it remind them that there is always a way forward, always a new beginning, always a reason to hope. Cover them with your peace, your love, and your guidance today and every day that follows. Before closing this prayer, Lord, I ask you to pour out one more wave of strength, clarity, and peace over this person's life. Let this moment become a quiet awakening inside them, a realization that they are stepping into a season where they no longer need to fight every battle alone or carry every fear in silence. Touch their heart in a way that breaks through every layer of exhaustion, doubt, and emotional heaviness they've been carrying for far too long. Remind them that they're not defined by what went wrong, by how others treated them, or by the mistakes they made when they were simply trying to survive. Remind them that they are allowed to rise into a new version of themselves, one with more wisdom, more compassion, and more resilience than ever before. Let your presence settle into every part of their life that still feels uncertain. Strengthen their belief in their own future, especially in the moments when their hope feels thin. Lift them above the noise of fear and comparison, and help them see themselves through your eyes, capable, intentional, worthy of peace, and destined for growth. As they continue forward, let every step be guided not by pressure, but by purpose, not by fear, but by faith. Let opportunities find them naturally, let clarity reveal itself gently, and let healing unfold steadily within them. Remove the invisible weight that makes them feel stuck, and fill the empty spaces with courage. Remind them that every ending in their life is making room for a beginning they haven't seen yet. Let them rest in the assurance that nothing in their story is wasted and nothing ahead is impossible. And as they breathe in this final moment of prayer, let them feel your peace settle into their lungs, your strength settle into their bones, and your light settle into their spirit in a way that they cannot ignore. Prepare them for everything they are stepping into: new blessings, new stability, new relationships, new confidence, and new purpose. Let them walk into their next chapter knowing they are guided, supported, protected, and deeply loved. Amen.